Many people struggle to find a quick, healthy snack that fits their busy lifestyle. But what if we could grow an on-the-go snack with a tangy twist at the end? So cherry tomatoes are great, but they can be difficult, from finding a container to keep them damage-free to their acidity level becoming too much for everyday snacking, resulting in carrying Tums with you while you snack. Well, today I want to introduce you to an option that's not commonly grown in our home gardens, but it should be. So let me introduce you the Mexican sour gherkin. Now, this is not the sweet gherkin pickles you've seen in the store. The Mexican sour gherkin is also known as the cucamelon, the mouse melon, and the Mexican sour cucumber. So they look like a baby watermelon, but with a cucumber taste, with a citrusy hint of lemon and lime, and it provides that needed crunch we all need when snacking. They're low in calories, rich in vitamin C, E, and K, provides fiber and potassium, and they contain the antioxidants lipocene and beta-carotene. And they're just fun to snack on. So you might be asking yourself, well, what's the best way to eat these? Well, for me, I like them raw. Just pick them off the vine, eat them while I'm out in the garden, or I put them in a plastic container, put them on my desk at work, eat them throughout the day. They're going to stay crunchy and fresh however long I'm there. But if I'm on the go, I can put them in a Ziploc bag, put them in my backpack, take them for a hike, take them for my kayak and fishing. Still the same, nice refreshing snack throughout the day. But if you want to use them for other things, you can put these in your salads, you can pickle them, and since they have that lemon lime taste at the end, you can add these to your salsas, add that little citrus kick, and lower the acidity from the tomato. So how do we grow a Mexican sour gherkin? Well, patience is key. So sour gherkins are slow to germinate and to grow. Germination can take up to 2 weeks. It can be up to a month before they're big enough to transplant out into the garden. The soil's got to keep at 70 degrees or above. So it's best to start these guys inside and bring them out when the weather is warmer. However, garden tip, at the end of the season, leave a couple of these on the ground where you want them planted, and they will actually germinate and sprout when the time's right. No, hassle-free. Now, you want to trellis these vines because they get long. These guys can get up to 12 feet, but you want to trellis them for airflow. You want to ease your harvest. As you can see here, I'm using a cattle panel with a wood fence, but you can also use the string hanging down method like you would for a tomato. If you're looking for how many per person as far as consumption goes, 1 to 2 plants per person is fine. You'll get a lot of these off of just one plant. Okay, so let's talk about how to maintain our sour gherkin plant. So sunlight requirements, you want 6 to 8 hours once this guy is planted. They like it hot. This is the only plant I have in the garden right now not struggling after 20 consecutive days in 90-degree pattern here. Soil, you want to keep it moist, but you also want to make sure it's well drained. You want to water right at the soil or use a drip irrigation, and you want to continue to harvest the vines. Keep this guy producing. So the more you pick, the more it's going to produce. As far as when to harvest, you want to harvest these when they're about the size of that oblong green grape you find at the store, roughly 1 inch long. They should be firm to the touch, and you want to harvest regularly, again, as I said, to encourage that production. Your harvest will start roughly 70 days after your planting occurs, up until that first frost, but I will go ahead and warn you, these guys will drastically slow down once the nighttime temps get into the upper 40s. And just a reminder, as far as flavor, the larger the gherkin, the more citrus punch it has, and then the smaller the gherkin, the milder that citrus flavor will be. So it depends on your sour level of how much you can take. So adding the sour gherkin to your garden provides a summer-long fresh snack for our busy lifestyles, and is great for use as a companion snack along with our ground cherries to help with that acid level from the cherry tomato. Another handheld snack that you can grow is the Parisian carrot. And I have a video right here on growing these in your garden. And for our smoothie enthusiasts, you can make your own beetroot powder by watching this video here. So comment on your favorite garden snack. Don't forget, in order for this content to be pushed to other gardeners, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and most importantly, share it with a friend.